Should research diaries be assessed? That's the topic I'm addressing today in The Right Question. I'm Daphne Gray Grant, the publication coach, still in pandemic mode. I have a question from Courtney Zeitler, a librarian based at the University of the South in Sewanee, Tennessee. Here's what she's asked by email. I am designing a semester-long project for my college students that will take the form of a research diary or journal. The class will range from freshmen to seniors and all levels of research experience. I was wondering if you'd ever heard of a research journal being used as an assessment tool. I'm also curious to hear your opinion of that sort of assignment. I know you talk in your vlogs about how one's journal is private, but it would allow me to see their development in becoming curious, critical thinkers. Thanks for your question, Courtney. For newcomers to my YouTube channel, let me explain what a research diary actually is. Paradoxically, it doesn't contain any research. Instead, it consists of the writer's daily reflections on the research they've done. Here, I'm talking about thoughts, opinions, ideas, feelings, all of the mushy, unscientific stuff. But it's the stuff that will make the writer's job easier when they're actually writing their thesis, dissertation, or paper for a peer-reviewed journal. The value of research diaries is twofold. First, it forces academics to declare their opinions about what they're reading, rather than just collect the facts. This is a vital step, particularly for people who tend to spend too much time researching. Academic writing requires more than just the facts. It also demands opinion and interpretation and context. Second, the diary will keep academics writing at a time when they might be inclined to avoid that necessary step. It's always dangerous to let writing fall by the wayside because you get out of practice and it becomes even harder the more you delay. A research diary allows you to maintain your writing habit even while you're spending most of your time researching. And it does it in a low-risk way because no one else is ever going to see it. I've written a blog post on research diaries and done a video as well. See the show notes below for the links to those. Now, Courtney, on to your question of whether a research diary should be used as an assessment tool. My immediate reaction is no. Diaries are meant to be private and personal. If your supervisor asked to read your diary, would you agree? My guess is no. If students know they're being evaluated and graded on their research diaries, it's going to make them a little bit more self-conscious and nervous, and I think it's going to make them resentful as well. And from a teaching point of view, I don't see the merit in it either. Sure, you can argue it would help you determine whether your students were becoming curious, critical thinkers, but so would tape recording their conversations with friends. So would monitoring their email. And our society doesn't sanction behaviors like that because we regard those activities as private. I think a research diary needs to fall into that category as well. To me, the only thing we should be assessing is the finished work of students. Assign them an essay and see how they do on that. Finally, let me wrap up with a quote from the Irish poet William Butler Yeats. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. Courtney, I applaud your interest in helping your students become curious, critical thinkers, but I urge you not to turn research diaries into assessment tools. Instead, persuade your students of the benefits of research diaries, and then step back, letting them do the work themselves, unimpeded and unevaluated. You will always catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. If you'd like to learn more about how to make your writing a happier and more rewarding process, check out my latest book, Your Happy First Draft. It's not available in bookstores or on Amazon. The only place you can get it is my website. Link below and in the show notes.